You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
I gotta
ask two real quick before we let you go. We're gonna get back to Black Compass. There's been a lot of talk about the Ryda Mike P shit.
Yeah.
Right? As an owner, do you feel like Ryda crossed the line? And even stuff like Arsenal and T-Top, that kind of shit. Like as an owner, like, are you cool with them angles, or do you feel like they crossed the line?
All right. So first off, I'm an employee, not an owner, right? I work for these things.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna sell no false narratives. I got bosses. Secondly, how do I feel about this, bro? This is battle rap, and there's a dude named Arsenal that's been going around for years doing way worse. You know what I'm saying? We know what we signed. We know what we signed up for. Some things is gonna be, more sensitive to some people than it is to the next person.
Everything ain't for everybody, bro.
Yeah, but as an individual,
it's all about the individual. That's why I be trying to tell niggas, if you can't take it, then you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if you one of them niggas that want to do it on purpose and hope of a reaction, then you don't need to do it either.
Yeah. But it's a two-way street though, because I see this narrative that and Mike did that to Danny, and that's what he did. So that kind of opens him up for what Ryda did to him.
That's where I was gonna go with it. Because
now let me say this though. While that may be true, Ryda has now opened himself up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. And that's just the way.
You step through that doorway. That's what it is.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you never know when it can come back and get you.
Step through that doorway. That's what it is. Once you step through that door, ain't no turning back. You open the floodgates for niggas to open it up on you, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That's the risky part of that part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's what I say.
I don't like the disrespect to a certain extent. But if I see a nigga battle Arsenal and he do the disrespect, I ain't even that mad. Because Arsenal do the shit. So it's like, yeah, why not? But if you see a nigga like Arsenal do it to a nigga that the stand-up nigga and don't do shit like that, it look a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you a foul nigga for that, Ars.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's how that is. Mike P did it to
not
Danny.
Only that, I think the Danny Myers shit was
being
way
that
worse.
he opened it up on Danny's wife. You open that doorway. Yep. So now niggas is looking at you like, oh, you playing that? Oh, we playing that, nigga? Oh, okay. So now all the niggas that do that, it's like, oh, it's fair game with you. Oh, you with us. Watch this.
That's true. That's true.
That's how that go. If you can't take it, then don't open that door, my nigga. That's Pandora's box.
Yeah. But if you want to sideline and you decide to open that door on somebody that you saw open the door, when you open it, realize that your door is open now too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no turning back. That's a line once crossed. Yeah. The target is on you. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, we playing. He playing, y'all. That nigga playing. He it.
AOP, but can I say this though?
You know what I mean?
AOP, can I say this?
Man.
Let's say if a nigga was, like I said, I was telling them, like, if he seen him out in the street outside of battle rap, where he had done the same thing, where he'd be like walk past him in the street, be like, yo, I fucked your bitch.
Battle. This is when niggas get twisted though, Ike, and I love you. You keep saying that, but this ain't the street. It's not the street.
But it's the principle. It's
don't
the
let
principle.
Don't let that shit intertwine.
The streets
like
is
that.
real life, and he brought up a real life situation in battle rap.
It is.
He brought up a real life situation in battle rap, and the streets is real life. If he would have seen him outside chilling, he wouldn't have walked past him and be like, yo, I fucked your bitch and got the top with fire. Right? Don't you agree?
There's more context though. There's more context. You gotta ask yourself this: would Ryda had done that in that battle if he hadn't have saw Mike do that?
Exactly.
We'll never know. We'll never know. But that's a fair.
Right. And this, if you want to take the street aspect, what if they in the street and they get in an argument? You don't think Ryda be like, nigga, and I fucked your bitch, nigga. What's up? Oh well, they arguing. That's the street.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of battle.
This is an argument now. This ain't no contact argument, nigga.
But let me say this though.
It's a conflict.
But let me say this about the Mike P shit. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, niggas was trying to fake flame me on Twitter and all that. I have a different aspect when it comes. I have a different mindset when it comes to that. But he did smoke him.
So
I think Polo kind of agrees with you with the Mike P.
I think Mike P did actually win the battle though. I think Ryda gets. I think now that I know the whole story, Ryda gets.
Yeah, because I didn't know the backstory, people. I didn't know the backstory, y'all.
Ryda do get a few more points, you know what I mean? And you get even more points because Mike P opened that door when he did it with Danny. So it's like, okay, Ryda, I just hope you willing to take when a nigga tap your jaw now, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
You understand me?
One other question though too, about the Mike P shit.
Yeah.
Yo, can you address the fans that say that the votes was frozen? Like, cause they saying that like the fan, cause it came down to the fan.
Only Mike P name was up or some wild shit like that for like
they were
10
saying
seconds
that, like,
or
the
some
votes
wild
got
shit.
frozen. Can you address like that? Like there was
I
really
ain't pay
foul
that
play?
no mind because I think niggas is just mad that Mike P won and niggas started saying dumb shit.
Listen,
Nobody heard nothing about that until niggas was going hard and
Right.
that Mike P really won.
Right.
And now niggas was like, yo, the
I was
votes
on the
is
stream watching it from home. I didn't go. So,
I ain't seen nothing freeze up.
so I didn't see nothing freeze up. You know what I'm saying? I can't say it didn't freeze for somebody else, but for what I saw, it was fine.
I was fine for me. This
Right.
is the best stream Caffeine had to me. That
Yeah.
I ain't have no real interruption.
No glitches and none of that
Yeah,
pixelation shit.
I had straight.
Yeah. People don't realize that every time you have an issue on your computer, it's not delete. You know what I'm saying? It could be your raggedy ass computer.
Niggas better get their screen mirroring up. Get
niggas
better put shit on. Get your smart TVs up, niggas.
My shit got
Stop
me
watching
raggedy,
shit on your phone and your iPad. Get your smart TVs up. Nah, I mean, watch it on the TV.
Yo, P, what's
Yeah.
next? I know we got Suge and Jay and Nitty and Drugs next week.
That's gonna be
anything else
dope.
going on?
That's gonna be dope.
Is that just a 2 battle weekend or what? Like, what's going on next weekend?
Nah, I think it's actually 3. Oh, remember there's Jerry West and Chilla.
Oh yeah, okay.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Jerry West and Chilla.
We're gonna do some predictions.
Chilla on a nice little streak. I think Chilla gonna smack him around, bro.
Yeah.
Jerry
that's
West
gonna be a
starting to
good
use
battle,
The
though.
same old tricks. He's starting to get.
He's getting gimmicky, right?
He's starting to get a little gimmicky.
Nah, Jerry West
He
getting
got
good
bars. Jerry West is nice.
Yeah, he's
But
nice.
he's starting to rely on. He's starting
on them
to become a
gimmicks
little
and shit.
one-trick
You ain't fuck with him on the rooftop?
Nah, that rooftop battle was good.
He was wilding in
He was
that.
wild. That rooftop battle was good.
He
It
I
was
want to
good.
see I want to see what Suge gonna do. But this is new healthy Suge. I want to see what he gonna do. Suge is my man.
This vitamin water Suge.
Saw that.
Y'all laughing. I'm proud of Suge, man.
Look,
Matter of fact, round of applause for my man Suge, man. Yeah, healthy, man.
Suge, my man, and Sway, you know me. I say in public what I say in private.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I said this to Suge. Suge was stinking it up for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know.
Was.
Hey, P, I gotta admit, yo, we don't have many blowouts, though, but you've always told it like it was to
That's
me.
why I fuck with P.
Hey yo,
That's
hey yo,
a
P, come to the show, P.
100%.
Even when our conversations don't
100%.
go as I
Come to the
planned,
fucking show,
Right.
man.
He keep it all the way official. That's why I fuck with him.
Yeah, I
A
fuck
lot
with
of
P.
niggas don't.
I love P.
You know what I mean?
Come to the fucking show, P.
Word.
You need me then.
Hey, yo, before we let you go, I do want to say this though. I want to do one of those. What's those shows you do? The knowing and what's that shit you be doing when you sit down with the niggas? I want to be on one
Oh,
of
the
those.
know-it-alls?
Yeah.
The know-it-alls. Yeah,
Listen.
I
Yo,
want
let
to
me
do
tell
one
you
of
something.
those.
Let me tell you something. That show was an accident, right? We go to Tampa, and that's when Twerk and Swamp was supposed to battle, Ace
Right.
and B Magic, Danger Zone and O-Red, a bunch of battles. But that's when the coronavirus had just started, and they canceled the event, right?
Right.
So we down there, we got all these MCs. We done spent the money. We down there. We like, you know what? We gotta get something out of this shit, right? So we starting to come up with content ideas. So we was like, fuck it, well, let's just kind of do like a talk show thing, right? Because that show was kind of supposed to be mirrored after the Inside the NBA shit with Kenny Smith and Steve. Smith.
Right.
Mirrored after that. And y'all know me, I didn't really want to do the on camera shit. But Jay Black wasn't there. He wasn't there, Henny Man. It was just me, JB, KD. And I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna have to get in front of the camera. And the thing was, I said to myself, you know what? If I'm gonna get in front of the camera, you got to make it interesting. There's no point in jumping in front of the camera and then getting up there and just doing some shit nobody want to see.
Right.
Yeah? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna keep it all the way real with everybody.
That's why I want to be on it. Because I see y'all niggas was shout out to Swamp, but I think when Swamp got into it with Danger Zone, he was stepping the boundaries a little bit, man.
You said with
But I
Kyrie
told you-
Irving?
You know what I mean? Swamp was, I get Swamp You know what I mean? He doing his thing and all that. Shout out to Swamp, but you know, Danger Zone is a little different. Lyrically, he's way better than Swamp lyrically.
Yeah, that's Kyrie Irving face.
Yeah.
Danger Zone looking like Kyrie Irving in the face.
Like Cole from Martin. And
I told Swamp on that show, I said, listen, Danger Zone is more skilled than you, but Danger Zone, Swamp is more demanding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right now, yeah, you're right.
Swamp ceiling is way higher.
But
I'm definitely ready to get.
if it comes down to an actual battle of skill set, I
yeah,
don't think Swamp stand a chance against Danger Zone, bro.
yeah.
Not
But
at all.
One of these roofs? What? One of these rooftops? One of these small? What? It'd be different.
It's a preference battle.
No,
but
it
the
get
hood
nasty
niggas
for
gonna go with
Swamp in there. It'd get
The
nasty.
Danger Zone get a little complex at night, but at time. But if you really fucking listen to Danger Zone the way he break down the bars, bro, that boy
Listen,
different.
Yeah, he
One of
got
my
better.
personal
He got
favorites.
better.
Sure.
He got much better.
Different.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.